seasoned. You are at Spicycat Colors. My name is Kathy, and we are not in my minivan today. We are in a hotel room. Now, I actually thought about going to sit in my rental car to do the video because that's how you're used to seeing me face to face, but I had to pee. So I came back up to my room and I'm like, I don't need to go anywhere. I'm gonna just do this video from here. So what are we here for? It is September plans. So if you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram and watch my stories, you probably already know what's going on. If you don't, that's perfectly okay. So I am on a work trip. I had a week in August. I had told you I was doing a week vacation. And no, I did a week trip to Wisconsin, and then I got home for a week, and then I went for a week vacation. And then after that video, I was asked if I could come up to Canada for work, and I said, yeah. So I've been here a full week, and I am still here the rest of this week. So I've been here since August. Now it's September. I will leave actually Friday. So I have been hanging out in my hotel this weekend, and obviously you guys are already used to my completed pages being late. They are going to be late because I did not bring all my coloring books with me. I did bring some coloring books, and I've also been diamond painting. So again, I'm showing that all on my Instagram, Snapchat, which I'm showing the same thing on both, so you don't need to follow me on both. Anyway, so I have you propped up in my hotel room. I do apologize. I don't know if I should close. So there's like a privacy screen thing here. So that's not good. But then there's a like shade, but it's like, it's really overcast out. I tell ya, will this be better? Ooh, now it's like, well, I guess maybe it won't be glaring at you. Whoa. It is like room darkening shade, which is the best. Sorry, I just came from outside. When it comes to needing to sleep in a hotel, so that is good. I feel like we're off kilter. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't pick up. And that is a craft lamp with a scissor and a bunch of craft supplies because I'm planning to be here for 2 weeks. I brought a whole craft tote. I road tripped here. Anyway, that is all being saved and will most likely be a vlog at some point. I did film and vlog stuff for the crafty vacation, but have not edited it yet. You would think I could have because I've had a lot of downtime, especially this weekend, because it was too hot, believe it or not, in Canada, than for me to want to go out and explore. And I just was happy to sit in my hotel and diamond paint. So I diamond paint during the day when the lighting is good, and then I've been coloring in the evening. So there's that. So let's get into September. So first of all, I just have to share because I just am like on a high right now. I just came from having the most lovely visit and lunch with the one, the only, the beautifully talented, amazing, I should say beautiful inside and out, Miss J.I. Colorist. Yes, the J.I. Colorist. If you do not follow her, you should. She is amazing. And so I knew she lived in Canada and I couldn't remember where. And then she was following my stories and she's like, I think I know where you are. And she asked me and I'm like, yeah. She's like, that's like an hour and a half from me. Should we meet for lunch? Heck yeah. So it's a holiday today, Monday. It's Labor Day in the States, and I forget what the holiday is in Canada, but it was a holiday for both of us. So she was so generous and she drove to me. We met at my hotel and we sat in the lobby for close to probably 2 hours chatting, if you can believe that or not. I can chat. And she was working on a coloring page and I was doing some diamond painting, and then we went out for lunch, and now I just said goodbye to her and she is on her way driving home, so she will get home before it is dark. So that is like, was an unplanned September plan that made me so happy. And now I know if I am sent back here for work, I have a friend, which I'm super excited about because I don't know, my job has a bunch of travel with it. And I don't know when I'm going places or where necessarily I'll end up having to go, but I for sure am planning, if I know of any friends new or seasoned out here that would like to, I don't know why you'd want to, but if you would like to try and meet me, we could easily do that. It is like a bonus part of the job. So that was, I never knew when or if I'd get to meet Jody in person, and I did, and she is just as sweet and fun and in person. So it was very nice. Again, thank you, Jody. And she even got me a little gift. I feel unworthy, but now let us go into the plans for September. So September, I am not making any serious coloring plans. I have my standard buddy colors, and I can tell you for September and October, pretty much just the people I normally buddy color with, where we do something every month, because I have been talking to my boss, and basically September I'm going to get home and have to help with some training locally, and then I will potentially be either shipped off back here or over to Wisconsin pretty much the whole month of October, and for sure most of November is also going to be in Wisconsin. So I'm really sad because that's going to affect October. If you're a seasoned friend, you know it is Buddy Ween, where I do all about buddy coloring, and I am certainly going to do that, but I'm going to have to come up with a different plan for my personal buddy colors, but I will still be doing everything I can to encourage all of you to buddy color, specifically if you have not buddy colored before. So I may ask some of my very good buddy color friends, because typically what I will do in October is I will limit my buddy colors to only people that have never buddy colored with me before, because I am just trying to build the buddy color in the coloring community, if that makes sense. And that's what I did last year. It was really fun, and I have a whole video. There was like 50 some people all over the world, but because of my work schedule, I do not think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm going to ask, and maybe if any of you want to message me or comment, if you are a current coloring person and you would like me to name you in. So I'm thinking, here's what my thought is. Let me revamp. So last year I did, like how I've been doing my group buddy colors. In October was the first year I did a different one every week. So I think I'll still do that. So we'll have like 4 group buddy colors. Again, you don't have to do them all. You don't have to do any of them. It's whoever wants to join in October with the channel, with me. That way I can for sure do those, and then I will limit my one-on-one buddy colors. But I would like to give a few options to people if they watch me and have maybe been nervous. Sometimes it's nervous, it's scary, new things, new people, and if they've never buddy colored before and would really like to, if there are some of you out there who would like me to give you as an option that they could connect with. So I don't want to throw out anybody's names without them being in on it, and definitely would have the time. Obviously I would just offer you, and then people could connect with you, and I would not be involved with as far as picking out what you're going to color, yada yada. But for sure there will be a hashtag. So if you do anybody colors with anybody and you share them on Instagram, I would love to see them. So that's a little bit ahead. That's for October, but I wanted to kind of get it out there since my original plan is just not going to happen because of this job. But this month we're still on, and I will still do my Disney buddy color as well. So speaking of, so in the month of August that we just finished, it was Bambi as the group Disney, Spicycat Disney buddy color, which was so much fun. I actually watched the original and Bambi 2, and I had this moment in Bambi 2 where I like started breaking down and crying. I mean, Bambi can do that to you anyway, but I was like, oh, the year it came out was like early 2000s or something. And I had totally, like, it's not like I purposefully forgot it, but I'd forgotten it, that I remember watching that because it was when it came out, and I had waited, and then it was after my mom had moved into her apartment. She was in her cancer treatments, and I had gone up to visit her, and we watched that together. For the first time, both of us watched it together in the apartment together. And it just brought back that memory, and it wasn't like it was a sad memory of her and I watching the movie, but it was just, and Jody and I had been talking about this at lunch today, how, like, you know, we go through these periods of challenge and grief, and sometimes the things people would expect to trigger us to be sad doesn't. And then like out of the blue, seriously, I'm at home by myself coloring while I'm watching Bambi 2 and suddenly tears are streaming down my face. So it doesn't matter if it's a recent experience or loss, or like for my mom, it's been like a long time. 14? I can't do math. Yeah, it'll be 14 years this month, which is an anniversary in the back of my head. But so it'll be 14 years, and then out of the blue, I'm just like sobbing. So my little word of kindness to everyone is, do not judge your grief journey by somebody else's, and you're not doing it wrong if you're not doing what people think you should do. And you will have moments in your life, years later, that will trigger something, and it's okay. And sometimes I'm a bottle upper. I've talked about this before. I like bottle up emotions. And for me, especially because I don't usually deal with them at the time of an event, that I do have delayed it, like, but it has to come out. So it's okay, and just embrace it. And even if you're feeling the sadness, or if it's anger or whatever you're feeling, just feel it, because your body needs the release. And don't compare yourself to anybody else's journey, because your journey is as unique as you are. So that's my little side step there, or whatever the term is after I'm talking about Bambi. So Bambi was August. So now let's see what we have planned for September. Well, what the wheel has planned for us. This is like a classics roll. Is this not? Again, I have like over 70 movies put into my spinner, so it is purely random. And so we had we had Snow White, we had Dumbo, we had Bambi, and now we have Peter Pan, like classic-orama. And Peter Pan is a fun one. I have not watched that for a long time. So if you are new to the channel, or whatever you are to the channel, and want to participate in the month of September, please color any Peter Pan page if you want to participate in the hashtag Spicycat Disney. And if you do not have any Disney books and you would like to participate, because I want everyone to participate, it's not like I'm kind of a rule breaker, so you can break rules too. I was trying to think, Peter Pan, I can't really compare anybody to him, but you could do, let's say, a pirate page with a pirate, you know, Captain Hook, or you know, Tinkerbell's a big one in there, Tinkerbell, any fairy type page, and maybe like color the fairy in the colors of Tinkerbell. Be creative. I know you can do it. If it makes you think of Peter Pan, there you go. If it's, I don't know, some Lost Boys, a bunch of kids, or, and even, you know, the three darling children. So have fun with it. That's the main thing. I do ask, because I do have a coloring journal where I try and print out all of your pictures that you color and put them into my journal. So if you could please tag me, if you post to Instagram, or tag me, use the hashtag SpicyCatDisney. And then if you're not on Instagram, I would still love to see your creation, so please email me a picture of it. Hopefully you have email, and you can find my email. It's just spicycatcolors@gmail.com. So I have several friends that send it to me via email now, which is perfectly fine as well. So thank you. And those I'm sorry, I don't at this time have the time to like make a fun slideshow to show off everybody's picture. I would love to, but it's, I mean, I can barely get this video or any video up. So I do keep that personal though scrapbook for myself, and it just brings me so much joy when I page through it. So that is our Disney prompt. And then the second prompt I have is for hashtag Spicycat buddies, and that is where I pick a page that you are welcome. If you have the same book, we can all do the same page together. And if you don't have the book I chose, I will give you a alternate prompt. So this one I'm not sure because it is a new book, and I was like, last month we did Camellia Angelkova 50 Farmers Miniatures, and we did the super cute one of the cat sipping the milk on top of the cow to indicate my new job, which is in the dairy industry. So I thought that was pretty fun. And there were some amazing, amazing entries and some great creative entries for people that didn't have that page or they had already colored that page. So again, so I'm doing another Camellia page a little bit, you know, selfishly, because I am trying to color 50 miniature pages, like from any of the books this year, and I'm behind. So that may be why you see her popping up a lot as my buddy color of the month. And this is her newest, I believe this is her newest release, which is the 50 space themed miniatures. This is her, for the moment, her newest miniature series. So I realize not everybody may have it, or if you're like me and a Camellia fan, you probably have it, and maybe you haven't colored in it. Well, I have a page for us to color. So again, I'm going to show you the page and explain it, and then I'll give you the alternate. So it's pretty close to the front of the book, and I chose this page of the little alien in the heart. And why did I choose this page? Here's the reason. So to me, this is me. And, well, hello, can we talk about this? We're gonna say it's crazy hair, so that's me. And she's kind of a blob shape. And I, as you just heard, am doing a lot of traveling and adventure journeying right now with my job. So to me, this is me going on a next work trip adventure. And the nice part is, I know this could like be Valentine's Day or something, because it's obviously a heart-shaped space windshield and all the little hearts here. And it is because, to me, because of all of the support and comments and messages I have received during this journey, all I am feeling is love from my coloring community friends. So for sure, this is going to be me in September and October, traveling around, and I know I have the love and support of all of my friends here. So that is the reason I chose this page. Now, if you do not have this book, if you have there's a couple other pages that could have worked in this that are kind of like the travel theme. So if you've already colored that one, but if you would like to join in, you can color any page that signifies travel, like the act of travel, not necessarily a destination. Again, there's really no rules, so just do whatever you want and you make it work in your mind. But like, whether it's a car or a bus, excuse me, or a plane, you know, like mode of transport. I road tripped from my home in Minnesota to where I am in Canada, and it was a 18-hour trip without breaks. I love road trips. I broke it into like 3 chunks because that's what I like to do. So that type of road trip. And then obviously, I guess because this is from space themed, or if you have like an alien page. So either I would love to see specifically travel mode related, because I just love that. Like I said, I'm a road trip girl, so I think you should be able to find something. Or if you don't have anything transportation related, anything alien wise or whatever, again, you guys know. And same thing as before, please post it to Instagram. I am so sorry. I think I talked too much with Jody, because now my throat, again, we just came off like a 3-hour chit chat. Yeah, it's a thing. Need a little bit of water. So same thing, yeah, post on Instagram, hashtag Spicycat buddies. And then if you are not on Instagram, please feel free to email me your page. And it's solely so I can post it into my personal coloring journal scrapbook. So there you go. Those are my 2 coloring hashtags for the month. And yeah, I have been, so I've been traveling. I have been working on diamond painting. I think I told you. I did bring a whole like big Rubbermaid tote, and my husband was helping me pack the rental car. And he's like, okay, is this everything? And I'm like, well, no, I still have my activities. And he's like, seriously, if his eyes could have rolled all the way back in his head, they would have rolled right out. And I said, just get out of the way. I didn't ask you to help me. So it fit in, but I thought I was doing good because I limited myself to this one tote. Granted, if I was flying or not here for 2 weeks, I would not have brought all of this, but I have used it every day. I've done some type of crafting. In fact, I've usually done both. I've diamond painted and I've colored, so that's been fun. I was limited though on what I could bring for coloring. I mean, I couldn't bring all my books, but I have been doing, and to be honest, I typically was doing, I've been doing color by number while I'm sitting in bed watching TV at night, because once it's dark, the lighting in the hotel isn't the best, even though I brought my own little craft lamp, which does help, but definitely not bright enough for me able to diamond paint, and coloring in the bed, color by number is the easiest. So, okay friends, I'm going to let you go because obviously my throat is doing its thing, and I am going to continue crafting away here because I'm not at home. I don't have laundry to do. I don't have anything I need to do. It's fine. I can just hang out. And yeah, I want to get this posted so everyone can see it. And other than that, I hope you are doing well. I really do. Take care of yourselves. It's crazy. I have been struggling. Again, if you've been watching Instagram, I've had some moments this past week where I'm feeling inadequate and over my head with my job, but I am moving onward. And I just, again, if you are ever feeling overwhelmed and over your head, and I think I even said that I was feeling I wasn't enough. And then I promptly had several people kick me in the butt via messages and phone calls telling me, stop, whatever you're doing, it's okay, you are enough, you got this. So the things when I tell you guys, I do the same thing to myself. So I am not any type of counselor, anything. I am just a person trying to get through this crazy world. And I struggle, and I often do not feel that I am worthy or adequate for the situations and the people around me. Self-esteem is something I have struggled with my entire life, and while I like to think I've gotten better, I'm not. There's always that voice inside of me, and it's like a daily thing. Sometimes it's an hourly thing to remind myself that I got this, I am enough, and I am worthy, and I shouldn't have to shortchange myself because I am just as worthy of everything in this world as anybody else. So I want you to remember that as well, because it's true. We are all here, we are all living the best we can, and you are truly deserving of everything that's the best. So take care of yourselves, my friends, and I will eventually get something posted. Maybe it'll be one of the vlogs, maybe it'll be finished pages. It all depends, but I'm still here. I love you guys. Bye.